Let me know when you're
You're
good.
Streaming.
Probably should be, huh?
Receiving content.
Says you're live.
I'm good.
All right. Welcome to another edition of Flying with the Monkeys. Tonight we are flying to the North Pole, Alaska. And got the usual suspects. We have Mr. Moondog88 is here. Drako0411 is here.
Hello.
And Moondog is not streaming tonight. His internet provider decided to do some upgrades and has his service all screwed up, so he doesn't have a good internet connection tonight. We will be flying the Manfred John C-47. Santa ran out of wrapping supplies, so I'm taking some wrapping paper.
Before start checklist. Parking brake.
Mr. Moondog has
checked.
the tape.
Doors.
And Draco's got the ribbon.
Battery.
Yeah, you got the tape. You didn't know?
They
see that on the
just stuffed
packing
it in
list?
On.
They just
Ground
stuffed
power.
it back and said, "Don't worry about
GPU
it."
disconnected.
Yeah, that's what you got. You got
Generators.
a whole plane full of Scotch tape.
Both on.
I
Beacon.
just have a whole plane full of scotch.
So I should be able
a little
to.
bit
is
of tape.
on. Nav lights. Checked on. Cabin signs.
Oh, let's do that.
Is
So, yeah,
on.
Let's see
Ignition
if
master.
we can get these things fired up and
On.
warmed up and keep them
Magnetos.
freezing up.
Checked both off. Fuel quantity. Left
Well,
main.
we should be able to keep
Check.
Ernie warmed up. He's probably already snookered.
Right main.
Yeah, he's chomping at the
Check.
bit to
Right
get going,
auxiliary.
Pi.
Left auxiliary. Check. Fuel selectors.
It's been a while since we've flown these. Should be an adventure. Where is that over there?
All right.
Checked. Carb heat. Checked on cold. Trim. Set to 0. Cowl flaps. Full open. Mixture. Idle cutoff. Throttle. Throttle is cracked. Prop control.
Is it? Oh, I don't have it.
Full forward. Flight controls. Elevator full up. Elevator full down. Ailerons right. Ailerons
I don't
left.
know where everything is.
Rudder full right. Rudder full left. Before start checklist complete. Okay, let's start engine 2. Okay, starting the right one. Fuel pump. On. Starter. Cranking the right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Megs on. Both on. Mixture. Checked. Prime. On. Engine 2 starting up. Oil pressure. Yep, we have some. It's coming up.
Hey, Moondog's in chat. Hi, Moondog.
I've put comments in
Engine
both
2
chats.
stabilized. Starting the
See
left.
if everyone's
Fuel pump.
rechat was up or whatever.
Yeah, I see it.
Starter. Engine is cranking. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Come on.
Megs on. Both on. Mixture. Checked. Oh, prime. On.
One more. There we go.
Engine 1 starting up.
Cowl flaps.
Alright. Both engines are up and running.
You're running already?
Yep.
You did that too fast.
Just gotta let them get everything all warmed up now.
Before taxi checklist. Inverters on. Avionics on. Magnetos. Both on. Fuel pumps. Off. Tail wheel. Unlocked. Flaps. Checked. Mixture. Auto rich. Wheel chocks. Off. Before taxi checklist complete.
Alright. And which way are we departing?
I don't know.
Which way is it from where we are to where we're going? I think it's
I don't
north,
remember.
isn't it?
We got
I think so.
We're going north from where we're at. Yes.
I almost forgot to put the red bikini picture on. You know, things don't go good if I don't do that.
I got Maryland.
Start engine 2.
Contact tower on 118.3 when ready. Taxi 2 and hold short runway 6 right via taxiway Foxtrot Echo Kilo Juliet Douglas Mike Papa Oscar.
Okay, starting the right. Braking. 3. So. Lean. Thanks. Mixture. Check. Right. Okay, Skipper, both engines are warmed up.
Alright. Just got the word, both engines are warmed up.
I've got one engine started, so
Yeah.
Ready, starter, check it. Green, green. 7. Thanks. Mixture.
And they got us taxiing a long ways.
Starting up.
Yes, yes, yes. You don't have to keep reminding me that I have a winter storm warning before. Alright, so while we're waiting on them to get their engine started,
Anchorage round.
how is everybody who's watching tonight?
Ready to taxi IFR.
I'm doing fine, minus a couple issues. Oh wait a minute, you wasn't. I mean, I am watching.
Well, we all have issues.
I do want to put out that I wanted to stream, but it just would have been a crap stream. So yeah, figured I'd fly and see how it went over this way. Internet should be fixed over the weekend, maybe if not first of the week. So
Well, hopefully it won't be killing your internet too much, considering Join FS and
Yeah.
Active Sky don't use too much internet.
no, it's just I can't communicate well even with this. I lags out in Discord. So all right, so I'm hot. I'm running.
How you doing over there, Zig?
I'm running.
Alright, well, then I'm gonna start taxing.
The only thing I have not done is set like Barrow.
Beautiful morning here in Alaska. Nice sunrise. And 10 minutes later, we will see a sunset.
You're up for that, aren't you? 120.
Yeah, I probably could have turned the other way, but give everybody a nice view of the entire airport.
Did you do departing north?
Yep.
Six left.
Gave me 6 right.
6 left, I think.
Okay.
Let me double check. 6 right, I'm sorry.
All right. Well,
Douglas Flight Papa Oscar. Position caution at Bombardier Learjet on final.
Hey, Juan.
All position.
We're getting ready to taxi right now.
and I'm restarting because when you push back with this with the ground collision still on, the freaking plane they push you right back with the back wheel
Why do you have ground collision on?
so that it will let you know when you crash on, like when you hit the ground.
No, I don't want to turn on filter keys. Thanks for tuning in tonight, Juan.
Papa Oscar. Continue taxiing.
It did what when it pushed you back?
Papa Oscar.
Because it pushes back with the first wheel it contacts, instead of you being on a the 737, the wheel in the front.
Oh,
It pushed until it got to the far back, because
the
it
little
would,
cart thing
yeah,
that came
yeah.
out. Oh,
yeah. So it's all right. I'm up and running. So
Got what looks like a 747 in front of me getting taxi. Don't want to get too close to that thing. One engine will blow me over.
now push back up, like, to make sure everything else is set up.
I like the fact that I'm actually kicking snow up with my wheels.
yeah, I did a VA flight earlier while I was working on the basement,
Did you?
and I had to land in that snowstorm that's going through. I landed in. What did we figure the flight time was? A couple hours.
Yeah, hour and 50, 2 hours.
Hey, Roblox. Yeah, a couple hours, about 2 hours.
Well, anybody who is watching and still wants to join us, we haven't taken off yet, so we still have time.
Yeah, I flew into Dulles, Washington Dulles, and that storm was going through, and it was, my whole screen was just gray till I got down to 1,000 feet. They wouldn't let me land. The airport was they denied my first request to land because the airport was IFR only, so I had to file IFR, and it was a mess. I had to go around 3 times. I think I landed it on the 4th go around. Did it send you to 6 right also, you said, Draco?
Yes.
Boy, it is a long taxi, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll be halfway to the North Pole by the time we get done with the taxi.
Yeah, and
Cut
let
an
everyone know we're going to the town North Pole, not the actual North Pole.
Yeah, North Pole, Alaska.
Although that'd be a fun flight. Take off from Alaska, fly over the actual North Pole, and land somewhere in Russia.
Well, we did in the last destination of the month flight in the VA. That's the northernmost airport. Isn't that what it was, Moondog?
That's what it's listed as, yeah.
No, I'm talking like magnetic North Pole.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Was I the guy that flew across Irma?
Yes,
Yes.
well, we flew through Hurricane Irma, yeah.
A couple of times.
Oh, yeah. Yep, we did do that. And we just finished our around the world tour. 41, was it 41 flights?
41 flights, 41 legs, yeah.
41 legs around the world. We finished that last weekend.
Anchorage, Brown, Lombard.
You guys are down at 6, right?
Yep. Well, I'm not there yet, but
Yeah, 6 left is not as quite down the length there.
I see Zig. He's almost here. You would think that they would just go ahead and just cut straight across to the runway instead of this huge loop.
Well, it's because 6 left is also here to the, as you come down there to the left. That's where I'm at. Alright, before takeoff.
Don't run my ass over, Zig.
I know how my brakes work most of the time.
Rich, propellers full up. Trim.
Before takeoff checklist. Mixture, auto rich, prop control, high RPM, trim, set and checked, flaps,
Flaps,
checked,
1/4.
cowl flaps, set trail,
I love the
Landing
squeaky brakes
lights.
in this plane.
both on, pitot heat,
Cowl
checked.
flaps to trail.
fuel pumps on, tail wheel,
Alright.
Lights on. Pitot heat as required. Yes, please.
Douglas Golf, Alpha Mike, Papa Oscar, cleared for takeoff. Runway 6 right, north departure.
May have to turn carb heat on here pretty quick too.
Clear for takeoff. Runway 6 right. Douglas
The trail wheel will lock as soon as we pull up there.
Alright.
Carb heat on. Anchorage Tower, please.
Pulling out. Good. Alright. Ooh, look at those mountains. If we don't get up in the air really quick, we're gonna splatter all over those mountains. Alright, come on. Tail wheel. No, I don't want that.
locked. Before takeoff complete.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take off, Zig.
Alright.
I'm already running down 6 left.
Power set for takeoff, instruments normal. Aviation ready to climb.
Runway 6
Gears
left.
going up.
Clear to land. Runway 6 left. Landmark 60905.
Douglas Mike Papa Oscar. We're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Gear up and lock. No lights.
Douglas Golf Delta Mike Papa Oscar. This time Douglas DC-3. 1 mile southwest of Anchorage 500. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace. Douglas Golf Delta Mike Papa Oscar. Anchorage
Alright,
departure.
and we're up. Flying over the city of Anchorage, Alaska.
Squawk 7075. Douglas Mike Papa Oscar. Douglas Mike Papa Oscar. Radar contact 1 mile southeast of Anchorage 1100. Clear to the Charlie airspace. Maintain open navigation.
We'll be at 10,000 feet. Climb at 600
Douglas Mike
feet.
Papa Oscar. Did you copy?
GPS. Pilot on.
Clear to the Charlie airspace. Douglas Mike Papa Oscar.
A little bit of a slideshow as we're flying over the city. That's just FSX though. Doesn't matter how good of a computer you have, you get over a city and frame rates take a dump.
Yeah, depending on a couple of things there.
Oh look, there's a cruise ship.
That would be why.
And there's a Zig.
This is actually not a payware, Juan. This is a freeware plane, believe it or not.
And there's a Moondog.
It's Manfred Jan's C-47.
Right after takeoff. Let's just make sure everything is good here. RPM should be 50. So I can actually. Back on the props just a little bit.
Douglas Mike Papa Oscar. You're leaving my airspace. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved. Douglas Mike Papa Oscar.
And the manifold pressure should be between 35 and 42. Actually, open that up a bit. And we're not climbing crazy fast, but at a decent rate.
What are you climbing at?
Let me double check. I'm climbing at 600 feet per minute. And there's Zig, 1.2 miles right behind me. And Moondog. I do not see Moondog.
So on the, do you guys got your little window up that shows you all the stats on the plane?
I do now.
Like, so down where on the line that's RPM, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the map is manifold pressure, right?
Yep.
Is the CHT, you think is that carb heat?
That
Yes.
is cylinder head temperature.
Oh, so
Oh.
okay.
No, I think
Is
carb
that-
heat is CAT, isn't it?
That's what I was thinking.
Which would be, or carb temperature, that's -8.
Where's that?
Right below MEP. Next line.
Yeah, carb air temp is CAT. 'Cause
Oh,
if you look
okay.
at the dash,
yeah.
when you look at the dash, it's abbreviated that way.
I'm gonna give myself a little bit of carb heat though.
I turned mine on before takeoff there.
Yeah, I did too.
Well, remember when you turn carb heat on though, you lose a little bit of power.
Yeah.
'Cause I just heard my engines spool down a little bit, but my air temperature went up about 10 degrees.
What altitude are you guys at?
Right now I'm at 59, going up to 10.
You hit a little turbulence up through there?
Yeah, I've been bouncing around a little bit.
Okay.
I'm at 7 headed to 12, but I'm not sure if I'm going to make it to 12.
Hey, I'm actually leading the pack. I don't know how that happened.
How are you leading?
I know, you're 1.7 behind me, and Zig's about 2 miles behind me.
That's sick, but I don't have you even on active sky.
And honestly, the only reason why I'm even going up to 10 is that way I can dodge mountains. Otherwise, I'd stay lower.
Yeah, I see Zig beneath me, which is creepy.
Yeah, I just don't want to smear myself all over mountains.
Do you have your prop at 100?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
90. Okay.
97.
85.
Is it the throttle that does the RPM?
No, propeller.
Okay.
Yeah, throttle handles manifold.
Okay. Been flying jets too long.
Why? Yes, with? I'm sorry if I'm destroying. I'm gonna call you. How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. I'm sorry I destroyed your name, but I am horrible with names.
Yes, he is very difficult with names. He has a hard time with my name.
I have a hard time with my wife's name.
And he says that every day. Yes, dear. Yes, dear.
That's why I call her Yes Dear. And how are you today? What? I am going to move my chat over here a little bit more so that I can actually see it out of the corner of my eye better than what I have been. So, Unfortunately, since Moondog isn't able to record, you won't be seeing any up-close views of him dodging through mountains.
That's true. So I figure I'll just climb up here and stay where I should belong this time.
Anchorage departure, Mooney, November 58907 Golf is climbing through 10,000.
No, I'm just gonna call you Yes. Yeah, I've already said hi to you a couple times, Yes.
58907 Golf, Anchorage departure, Roger, altimeter 3018.
FSX has any Indian routes.
You
What?
can create your own routes.
Yeah, you can create your own routes, but FSX isn't a VA, so they don't really do routes.
Yeah.
Didn't we fly through India?
We
Yes, we did. Down through New Delhi and out the other side towards Bangladesh.
Hi, Jim. How you?
Bangladesh?
Thank you for joining the stream. Flight time. Our flight time will be 1 hour 27 minutes, and we are flying to North Pole, Alaska. Which, if you don't know where that is, it's right outside of Fairbanks.
Which someone wanted us to fly to Fairbanks, so we're sort of cheating.
Well, I mean, it's literally
Close to-
it's literally a suburb of Fairbanks, so
yeah.
close enough.
You can get in a dog sled and get the rest of the way there.
You joined at takeoff? Let's see if we can see Moondog and Zig behind us. There they are. Are you guys climbing faster than I am or something? Because I'm literally just pulling away from you guys.
I'm at 10,400 right now.
But what's your what are you climbing at?
300 feet.
What are you climbing at, Zig?
Well, I was at 700, but I just flattened it out a little bit.
Okay.
I think I was needing to do that.
What's your speed?
Well, it was 71.
Jesus.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I was climbing a little too heavy there.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
115.
Yeah.
Yeah, these aren't. So, in case you guys were wondering, we are flying the C-47 Skytrain made by
Manfred
Jan.
Jan.
Manfred Jan. Thank you. It's a freeware plane. Very good freeware plane.
At some point, you'll hear co-pilot Ernie say something.
Or he'll start singing,
Yeah.
and then you'll hear Flight
Nancy?
Attendant Nancy come up and start
Yeah.
talking about her girdle to us,
Or something.
or something.
Who knows what? Yeah.
Who knows what she's gonna
there's-
say?
It's really nice. I mean, what? 70% of everything on the dash is
Works.
usable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Highly detailed. It's amazing,
Yeah.
really, for free. It's
what
better
I-
than some paywares.
And what I like is the stuff that they don't, that has no use, they've marked it inoperable so that way you don't even touch it.
Yeah.
They put a piece of tape on it. It
Yep.
says, nah.
And no flight would be complete without my picture of Marilyn Monroe down here in the corner. She's my good luck charm.
Get rid of that. Turn it to the dog.
I go with the red bikini. I good. Seem to have better luck when I'm going with the red bikini.
Alright. I am at 10,000 feet, so now I'm going to set up for cruise.
Hello, Haiti. Hattie? Not sure how you pronounce your... If it's Haiti or Hattie. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. There's a GPS.
Back to 23.
Bombardier 580, climb and maintain 13,000. Climb and maintain 13,000. Bombardier 580.
Switch fuel mixture to auto lean.
Oh,
And we're
did you
good.
hit your
Bombardier
did you hit your
580.
cruise finally?
Yep, I'm at 10,000.
Departure on 118.6.
And I've jumped up to 142 knots.
118.6. Bombardier 580.
Grim Reaper, we are trying not to crash and make us a part of your list.
How's it going, Grim Reaper? Welcome to the stream. Flying to the North Pole. Well, North Pole,
Oh,
Alaska.
Yeah, the city of North Pole.
Yeah. There's no airport at the North Pole, just FYI.
Well, there's barely an airport at this North Pole. It's so small, it's just it's 2 numbers and a letter.
Yeah. That's one step above grass.
Yeah.
It's one step above my backyard.
Alright, why can I not see Draco?
I have no idea. But well, I'm out of visual range of you now. Wait, no. What is that?
Well, no, I just completely.
Oh, you're about 4 miles from me.
Yeah, well, I reset the thing and it's still.
Come on, Zig, put the pedal down.
I got the pedal down.
I'm
Well, I was over climbing there, so I about fell out of the sky. So
Do you have your flaps
Yeah.
up?
I do. I don't think I ever had them down, but yeah.
Do you have your
flaps
gear
are
up?
I believe the gear is up. Yes.
Double check that, because
Outside view of Zig
Gears
has
up.
gear up.
Yeah.
Flaps
No,
are up.
I was just climbing at too high a rate and slowed down the plane too much, so I gotta let it build back up.
What's that anchor hanging off your tail wheel, though?
That's Mrs. Zig.
Well, for some reason, I'm not seeing you, Draco. I
Oh,
can see Zig,
there's
but it's
been-
just not.
well, there's been
Join
times
is
I
just
haven't
not
been able to
joining.
see Zig, but I can
Yeah.
see you. But looks like we're
So-
coming up to some mountains here pretty soon with some very nice looking clouds.
Glad you made it back, Juan. Almost to cruising altitude. Got 500 more feet to go.
All right.
We'll be able to dial in our cruise settings a little bit.
Go ahead and turn on our wing and prop de-icers.
Oh, I've had that on the whole time.
Well, we're going to be flying through clouds here, so I decided to turn them on. Otherwise, they wouldn't be.
After the last time this plane froze up on me, I was taking no chances today.
You're turning everything that has heat on.
Yep.
Not to mention you were also plugging in your electric blanket. Yep, cylinder head temperatures are perfect. Carb air temperatures just a little bit above 0. Oil temperature looks good. Oil pressure's fine.
You're gonna fly from Bhutan to Bhutan from New Delhi in a bit. Very good.
I think we did
That's
that
a-
flight.
Did we do one? Am I going to have to go check my list?
I'm pretty sure we flew from New Delhi to Bhutan. Bhutan.
Sounds very familiar, doesn't it?
Yep. And that was after our Kathmandu flight,
Yeah.
where we flew
'cause
through,
Can't,
where we flew past Everest and the Dukes.
yeah, my list does not go far. My cheat sheet does not go back that far.
Well, I for some reason that's one of the big one of the flights I remember the best.
You remember one?
Yeah, give me a break. I remember one.
All right, we made it to cruising altitude.
Well, it's about damn time.
I
I'm
know,
actually
right?
having to drop down to cruising because I didn't have the altitude set. I was still climbing. I was at 13.
Yeah, a couple thousand more feet, you would have blacked out.
Well, no, I caught it. That could be why Ernie's so quiet.
I
Lack of
don't.
oxygen.
Yeah, Ernie isn't saying a whole lot, but my theory is that he's in back nipping on the scotch.
Probably.
I don't know if they normally fly an Air Asia A320 or not. You know, you can go. There's a website called Flight Aware, and you could type in departures from New Delhi and see if there's any going to Bhutan, and those are real live flights you can watch there.
Oh, Moondog dropped his fork.
No, it was a spoon.
Okay, we need to go to auto lean. Try not to hit shut off. Alright.
So that should give you a clue as to, you know,
You're eating yogurt again,
what
aren't
I
you?
could be eating. Yes.
Then we need to get back to 2325.
You know, once you get this plane dialed in, it's pretty quiet. There's Moondog up there pretending he's the space shuttle. Can't see Zig anymore. Now in the spring, we got to come up here with the seaplanes and do some lake hopping.
That'd be fun.
I wouldn't want to go lake hopping in the seaplanes in the wintertime. We saw how quick that de Havilland Beaver tried to freeze up on us.
I was checking out that FlightAware today, Juan, and was watching some, checking out some flights leaving out of KSTL.
Isn't there also a link to that through Raikou? Isn't it, Moondog?
A link to
Was it
what?
what?
Sorry. My wife had came in and I wasn't paying attention to everything.
It's remember that thing you showed me where you could actually track real life flights? Wasn't it through Raikou?
No, just a website.
Yeah, but there's one through Raikou that takes you to a website like that.
Oh, I
Yeah. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm up at altitude and I guesstimated correct amount of fuel. I should probably lean this thing out then, huh?
Yeah. Well, it'll help your performance anyway.
Yeah.
So Stu may kick me and Roy and Kev out of his ship now. You didn't hear what we did you, Moondog?
No, I was there. You were repainting his ship,
No.
all sorts of color.
No, we stuck Christmas trees on the front of his ship on the outside. So when he gets in when he sits down to fly his ship, he's just gonna see Christmas trees.
So they do fly a A320 then, but a Druk Air. Okay. They were showing screenshots from that FlightAware website today on the Today Show, showing all the amount of airplanes in the sky. It's kind of crazy. There's so many little aircraft icons that you couldn't even see the map.
Oh, I could believe it. There were just to show what kind of traffic was going on.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, though, it looks like obviously there is a lot of planes up there, but if you were able to zoom in, you'd see that there's miles and
Lots
miles
and
between
Well,
each plane.
yeah. Well,
Yeah. It's always perspective. Let's show everyone how bad the traffic is by zooming so that it's a map that's 1,000 square feet or miles. You see all these planes instead of zooming into 10 miles and you see 3 planes.
Right.
And then if you think about it in the
Making
respect
my
of
turn.
the airlines, as I choke on my yogurt, the airlines, they would want them to show it at that. See how busy we are? See how many planes we have to put in the air to keep you all to where you're going? That costs money, so we have to charge extra for all these flights. Instead of seeing 4 planes, we're not busy at all, and we're charging way too much. Just made my turn. So I'm getting fairly close to you there, Draco.
Yeah, you are. If I look outside, alright.
Right behind and right above you.
Yep.
I'm up
1.8.
to 130 now.
Where am I at? 139.
139.
Yep.
How did you got 139? You got that thing like full props and everything?
Nope. Got it all dialed. Just got it dialed in right, I guess.
No, that's cool. Because mine's reading 121, but ground speed of 144. So
And I'm at 10,000 feet. I have my props set at 77%. Throttles at 92. Mixtures auto link.
What was your prop?
77.
Huh.
mine was all the way down at 60.
Mine's at 80.
355, proceed on course, climb and maintain 13,000.
Turn left, heading
Yeah,
355.
I'll match yours. See what we get up
Climb
here.
and maintain 13,000. Mooney 06 whiskey.
Wow, only a tenth of a kilometer of visibility. That's pretty bad air pollution.
118.6.
118.6 for Mooney 06 whiskey.
You at 10,000, Draco?
Yep.
And your props are at 77?
Yep.
Well, might as well try it.
No,
Boy,
it's
my
because
ass
it's
is
got them
tired.
at RPM of like 23.5, which is top end of.
Ernie just randomly goes,
Bruce,
boy, my ass is tired.
Oh, that's one I've never heard him say.
At least I hope it's Ernie. Either that or somebody just hacked into my...
Carb heat is 0.
Yeah, I have my carb heat
Mine.
turned on.
-1. Well, mine's turned on and it's still -1.
Yeah, that's only like maybe a couple degrees below freezing. So it's not that bad. You know, last time we had like a really good flight, all three of us had a really good flight with this plane, was we were flying, I think we were flying in India with these, and we were going through all those squall lines in those showers with the hail and everything.
Could be. It's been a little while.
Yeah, we haven't flown through like any really good thunderstorms in quite a while. But then again, that's because we've been flying over them in the Phenom.
Alright, so my auxiliary tanks are at 40 gallons. this is cool. That's where I want to use up the auxiliary tanks and then go back to the mains.
I'm using mains right now.
Well,
I'm at like 170.
I was doing a little reading. You should take off on the mains, use up your auxiliaries, and then go back to the mains for landing. Is what they say for this plane.
See, I always thought auxiliary meant just that it's auxiliary fuel in case you run, you run low or you need extra fuel to get where you need to go.
Right. Well, the auxiliary tanks are what you use first on the Beechcraft. And then you just have your main tanks for the remaining. Now, if you can obviously make the whole flight in the mains, then that's all you fill up.
3019. Too far.
Yeah, I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel there.
It's still empty.
One of these days we're gonna see on the news man with head caught in yogurt container. He's gonna look like a raccoon with his head caught in a trash can.
No, I don't think you'll see that. No. If you guys happen to just lose me for a period of time, it could be them resetting my internet or the main internet switch
Yeah, it's
down
just
the
about
street.
Yeah, it's just about 11 o'clock your time.
Yeah.
So hopefully
So
it'll
I'm
happen.
assuming anytime between 11 and 1 and stuff.
Well, between 11 and 1, that's 12. So I would shoot for 12.
Well, to be honest, he was even saying that he was going to do the when he replaced the switch, he was going to do that at 1 a.m. So
Hi Nick, welcome to the stream. How you doing?
Do we have an ETA? Do we know how long it's going to
I'm looking at 56 minutes.
yeah, the next turn is 40 minutes. So
be? About an hour or so, Juan.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
These are old planes. They don't have that kind of fancy technology.
Look, educated guess, and then hope for the best.
Yeah, right.
Did I miss a subscription? Nick,
Did you miss a
thank you
sub?
very much for subscribing.
See you in a bit, Juan.
So flying at 128, and you got 165. It's just over an hour. Eh.
Yeah, I'm at 139. Still.
I'm at 129. I can't. But then again, what's your ground speed?
160.
I'm at 132 still.
Speed's 129, 128, and ground speed's 153. So I'm losing just because of the altitude.
Yep.
So you know what you do.
Yeah, once again, thank you very much for subscribing. Do you have FSX?
It's on sale.
Yeah, it's on sale, $9.99 on Steam.
Heck of a deal.
What'd I say that was? That was 60% off the normal sale price? Or the normal price?
I don't remember. Yeah.
Large mountains
Yeah.
off to the left there.
It's usually like $25 or so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you
$24.99 normal price.
And if you don't have it and you get it and you're not sure what to do, we'll be more than happy to help you out. I've even been thinking about maybe we should do like a flight school for anybody new who's getting FSX.
All right. If you were them and you saw us flying, would you want to learn from us?
Yes, because it would be hilarious.
I learned
As
from
long
you.
as long as I don't do what they did, I should be okay.
Are we flying in multiplayer?
Well,
Yes and no. We're flying in multiplayer in the sense that we're using FS Join to join all of our games together, but we are not flying in the FSX multiplayer.
We're flying in the free flight.
Right. We're just flying. It's like basically Join takes all of our individual free flight games and combines it so we can see each other sometimes.
Yeah,
Most of the time.
Yeah.
I hope
I
that
mean-
makes sense because sometimes I'm about as clear as mud in my explanations.
Oh, that's true.
Dog, type something in chat.
Which chat?
Whichever one I can time you out in the quickest.
Planet Coaster.
Damn it, I can't figure out how to time you out in Twitch.
Do you want me to do it for you there?
Time yourself out. Put
Well,
yourself in a 2-minute timeout.
You have to mod me first here so I can, but then I will.
I don't even know how to do that, so
Put yourself in a 2-minute
just
timeout, he said.
go stand in a corner for 2 minutes.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go into the back with Ernie and Nancy, and we'll be back after 3 or 4 drinks.
Of milk. Goat milk.
Yes. None of us take part in the adult beverages. That would be wrong and against Twitch rules to even say we do.
Okay, so Nick, are you still confused or what there? Because we'll try to unconfuse you with more talk that will probably confuse you even more.
Confused about what? Multiplayer?
Yeah,
You put a big question mark like,
well, then he says it does. But if you have any questions, Zig would be the one because he's pretty clear with his explanations. Me and Moondog, we have a tendency to ramble, and
It's kind of hard to explain how join works, though, because technically it's not the in-game multiplayer, but it does make FSX multiplayer.
yes.
yeah. And Join FS is similar to Join FS, or Join FS is similar to FS Cloud. In the
Now you're getting confusing again. There
Right,
is no FS
so-
Cloud. There's just join FS.
Nick says no, he's not
That's-
confused.
Oh, okay,
Quit
good.
trying to confuse
Yeah.
him.
Okay.
Chris,
We'll all just
Moondog,
shut up
how
and,
did you just blow past me?
Huh?
You just blew past me like I'm standing still.
Oh, it's because I'm doing 154, 178 ground speed.
What'd you do? Put everything...
Just dropping altitude, probably.
Yeah. I'm coming from 12.5 down to passing 12.10.3 on the way to 9.5. In a minute here,
On the
I'll
way to
start-
4,000.
Yeah.
He's going down to see the mountains.
Moondog just can't stand not being the first one in line.
No, it wasn't that.
So I have good news. I might actually have wrangled up enough money and whatnots to get the first level of Orbix.
Woohoo!
I don't
That's
know.
actually really cool.
I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to see what the final total is, but I'm hoping by Tuesday stream, if I'm able to get it, to have it.
Very good.
All we need to do is get you to make a PayPal account so that we can just do this. Everyone donate to
I have a
Draco so
PayPal
we can get it. Okay,
And
well,
it's linked in the description of my YouTube channel.
good. There, everyone, quick. Go throw $2 at them and help them out. Or
Anyway.
whatever.
Anyway,
And if you're throwing $2 at them, make sure it's pennies, wrapped up, throw extra hard.
or you can save those pennies, and the next time Moondog's flying a jet airline, just toss them in his engine.
Why would you do that?
For good luck.
Oh,
Better
okay.
yet, throw a $10 roll of quarters at him in his PayPal.
That sounds
Throw that at
painful.
PayPal.
I mean, I've been hit with a roll of pennies, and that hurts enough. I can't imagine getting hit with a roll of quarters.
Oh, I can. It's really soft and wonderful after you realize what it is.
Well, yeah, because somebody just threw $10 at you.
You can go get 2 Big Macs, or sorry, 2 Whoppers and a fry with that.
Are they still 2 for $6? 2 for
Still
5?
2 for
Whatever.
2 for $6, yeah. Which is sad because they was 2 for $5 up till a couple of months ago, and then they go, we can't afford to sell them at that price anymore, so now they're 2 for $6.
Yeah, they're not that good.
Yeah.
I used to love Whoppers back in the day, but for some reason they just don't taste as good as they used to.
And for anybody who has just joined us, make sure you check out, if you're on my channel watching me, make sure you check out Zigzaggy and his channel on YouTube and on Twitch. And Mr. Moondog, he also streams too, just not tonight. He also has a Twitch and a YouTube channel, so make sure you check them out also, as well as everybody else in the Monkey Show that is listed in my main channel.
Nicely done.
Very good.
Very nice.
Me say words, be good.
And it is Zigzaggy, Zig_Zaggy for his Twitch and YouTube. And it is Mr. Moondog88 at Twitch and YouTube. Just as it is Drako0411 for Twitch and YouTube. There.
No, YouTube
And
is
then also-
0411.
Oh, is it YouTube? Okay. And then we'll be nice. Bipolar Prophet, Stu B, Farmer Dad, Cavalier Roy, Kev the Blue Bear, other Monkey Show members. Those are all gentlemen and lady. And does Liz? I can't remember if Country Gamer Liz
She does.
She does streams and stuff.
I
or
believe so, yeah.
videos.
Pretty
Okay.
sure.
I don't think she's done it in a while.
All right. Because I was going to say, gentlemen and ladies, and then because of Liz, and then hadn't mentioned any ladies, so you were going to have to stop and figure out which one was. Was it BP or
Draco or
yeah?
Oh, I can't wait till the first time I meet you guys in real life.
I told you, there'll be just like a half hour of throat punching and nut kicking, ball shots, and then we'll just like, go, oh, let's have a beer. We got that out of the way.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we're going to have to convince the cops that have shown up, though, that it's
That
this
we're all
is
friends.
expected.
No,
We
no,
just
no.
we're
haven't seen each other in a
expecting
while.
Now we won't have beer. We'll go have root beer
Right.
or
Yeah.
coffee.
Yeah, go have some coffee. Let's go have a coffee.
What are you talking about? At that point, we're going to need shots of tequila. Oh no!
Not
Come
tequila.
on.
No, not tequila. That bad things happen. For me, I can't do that.
I don't want to explain to Mrs. Zig how he woke up without his pants and in a strange bathroom.
She knows how that happened. She understands. If you said, Mrs. Zig, Zig woke up and she'd be like, you gave him tequila.
And then,
Well,
How
at
do you
least
think I met her?
and then Zig wouldn't be the one in trouble. It'd be us.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, at least we know what to do then, right?
Double check everything. Make sure everything's still good.
Boy, it's a good thing I'm first because I can see these mountains first. These are really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to determine, do I want to go a little bit closer to them? Will you fly by me because I'll be splat on the mountainside?
Everybody watch. Look for the fireball.
Just considering it, but right now I'm over a valley.
Do
How
we
much
need to
time
climb?
do we have left? No.
No, we're good, Ed.
28 minutes to our next turn. And we are 43 minutes to the airport.
All right, how'd you get 43 for the whole thing, whole flight?
I got 43 minutes for the whole flight, 27 minutes till our next turn.
All right. Like I said, how did you find the time on
I
the?
pushed F4 and looked at ETE. Gives you time to next turn. And expected
F4?
time. Or no, I'm sorry, shift 4. It says expected
Better
time
open a
en
window.
route to
Somebody's
waypoint.
sick and back.
Oh,
and
okay. And then after
expected
that is.
time en route to destination.
All right.
Really, Ernie, you haven't said anything all night except for that your ass is tired and somebody just threw up and back. That's all you got to say?
Well, yeah. He's probably drinking tequila, and that's all he can say.
It says that on the shift 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. Under the miscellaneous column, next to 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth one from the left.
I'll be darned.
And then you have your battery and the battery charge. The voltage in the main bus is underneath it.
Even in which is vanilla FSX, it doesn't look. The mountains don't look that bad. I don't like the jaggedness of the shadows, though.
All right, so I'm looking out your window now and comparing to mine. It's not bad. It's pretty close. Especially winter view. It's just summertime when they have that mapping that they do that's so generic.
Yeah. Now, does Orbix change that, like, the jagged look of the shadows, or do you still have that?
Some of it's a little jaggedy. Let me see here. Let me jump outside my view also, and yeah, it's sort of like that.
So it sort of look. So you still have the jagged shadows like I have.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's something that can fix that, because I have anti-aliasing turned all the way up.
Right. No, it's due to it trying to form the
said
mountains
doo-doo.
and that. You need to drop down to flight level 700 feet and make a sharp left turn. Either one of those should make you hit the spot that I want you to.
Wow, I'm actually getting really good frame rates through here.
Well, of course you are. There's nothing here except for the mountains, the snow.
No, I mean, I'm getting like between like 60 and 80.
Yeah. All right. Which key is that again? Because I
Shift
know it,
Z. You have to push it a couple times.
frames per second. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. 148. Okay, the bad ones I saw 127 or something there.
Yeah, but see, the thing is that you have a 60. You're probably straight. Well, if you were streaming, you'd probably be streaming at 30 FPS. You have a probably a monitor that's a 60 hertz refresh rate. So 120
Yeah.
hertz, it's just wasted frame rates.
Well, no, I know. I know. That's why I don't worry about
If I can get a solid,
setting anything over 60.
if I can
yeah.
get a solid 60, I'm happy.
Yeah. You're not going to see anything over 60 difference. I was explaining to my wife, I was watching these folks when we were at the wonderful conglomerate Blue Store, and they were buying a TV, and it was one of those 4K TVs. And I'm like, look at them fools paying for a 4K TV that most stations can't broadcast on.
Well,
And you can't buy anything that will
well, you have
show
to-
4K.
Well, you have to remember, the 4K TVs, they'll actually upscale 1080p to 4K. So you do see a little bit of a difference. And you can get 4K DVD players, and Netflix also streams some stuff in 4K.
Okay. Key word there through most of that. Some.
And upscaling isn't the same.
No, upscaling
Yeah.
is not the same as native 4K.
Yeah.
But, you know, I got my 4K TV back when I was still making quite a bit of money, and I got it so that way when things started getting, you know, aired in 4K, I was already there.
Well, that makes sense. Wow, look at that sun setting. Are you guys ready to deal with a snowy landing in the dark?
I still got plenty of daylight for me.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just looking back at the sun. I'm just saying it's not getting much higher than what it is right now.
No, it's not.
It's just gonna stay like dawn the whole time and then set. It's not even gonna go up. It's just going over.
Yep.
Yeah,
it just
that's
goes straight across the horizon and sets again. Like I said, they only have like 10 minutes of sunlight.
Well, I've already landed in a snowstorm once today, so good.
Well,
I don't think we'll have
We're-
snow, but it's gonna probably be dark.
the weather's clear, so we're good.
All right. Well, I gotta pee nonetheless, or I won't be able to sit still for any landing.
Yeah, I've got Zig back behind me, but I can't see you. That's just slightly irritating.
Well,
But that's what it is.
Well, I see you, but I don't see Zig.
Well, I'm seeing him on Active Sky. I can see him.
Oh,
But
well,
I can't find you on Active Sky either. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, what is the connection that causes that to do that?
I don't know. But yeah, I'm like 1.2 miles behind you.
But I bet you won't see me if I do this and I do this.
What'd you do? Just crash
Right.
your plane?
No, I crashed Join FS, turned it off, and I'll pull it back up here in a minute.
With my luck, you'll spawn in right inside of me.
No, no, that will not happen.
It better not. At least not without buying me dinner first. Yeah, so you're back again. Now you're about a mile in front of me.
And I still don't see you on any radar or anything.
I'd love to know what kind of weirdness and black magic is causing that issue. Because we haven't had that issue until the most recent update of Join FS.
Yeah.
And it's random who,
Yeah.
you know, it's not the same person.
I just would like Join to be a little bit nicer with that, and like my internet to be a little bit nicer than what it is. But hey, oh, you know what? I need to check something, which I haven't done in a while. Fuel quantity. Where is it at? 20 gallons on the auxiliary tanks. Just to be on the safe side, we should probably switch them.
Now, hopefully, the next stream will be be us flying for our VA.
Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube's is such on the ball of letting me know things. I just now got a notification on my phone that Nick subscribed to me.
Wow. Did you don't have it set up with for OBS and did Sky
I mean, Streamlabs
Streamlab? Yeah.
notifying me.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's how I knew I had a subscriber.
No, but you don't have the notification pop up on your screen.
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I may have missed it. Hey, look, yeah, there. I can see me ahead of you on your stream. Okay.
Like I said, I can see you just fine. Still can't see Zig.
No, I can't see you guys either.
Zig's busy flying around with a parachute sticking out the back of his plane.
It's that anchor, I told you.
It's that ball and chain.
I've not said it that way. I don't want Mrs. Zig coming and looking for me.
Careful, Zig, you'll get protested. Then you'll have to explain to Mrs. Zig why there's a bunch of angry people out front of your house picketing you.
You know, I was just watching two very good Christmas movies, Bad Santa 1 and 2.
Never seen it.
And I was just thinking of the one line in there. Did you know, okay, John Ritter's, when he was with us, was very religious and sort of morally higher than running around saying curse words all the time. He didn't even say curse words. So during that movie, they were trying their hardest to try and make him laugh from them cursing, especially in front of him. So some of those scenes when you see him just scrunching up his nose, that's him actually doing it on the first take. Because they were trying to make him just go, ugh. So, yeah. I found that funny.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
How are you guys?
I'm doing fine.
What are you guys doing?
Would be flying.
Okay, I'll just be a passenger.
Okay.
Okay.
It ends up being a fighter. Oh shit, never mind. Bails out. Hey look, I found the D-73. Oh wait, this is space. Wait, are you actually streaming on Twitch?
Yeah.
Yep.
Both.
Oh, hey, want some music?
No,
Nope,
thank
can't
you.
have it.
Negative.
Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
Top Gun. That would be Top Gun.
Yes.
I only know that because we use that
Topless
one.
gun.
Well, that
Topless
popped
gun.
up the other day. The other night.
Topless gun.
I will be right back.
How far out are you, Moondog, from ENN?
12 minutes. 41
12.
nautical miles.
41. So I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I'm
How
also
many?
doing 160 right now because I'm descending to 6,000.
Why are you descending to 6,000?
See the mountains.
Oh, of course, of course.
What aircraft are you flying currently?
C-47s from Manfred Jan. They're freeware.
Oh. I'm just gonna hop on and I'll ask you what server.
We join through Join FS. Join FS is a freeware also.
But I can't. What entries? What is your flight route?
Well, we normally do that before we start the stream.
I just heard Ernie sing for the first time.
You're listening, Ernie?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said if I could sing, I wouldn't be a co-pilot.
I love his one statement. Don't tell Mama I'm a co-pilot. She thinks I'm a what is it? A singer in a whorehouse or something?
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, as many times as we've flown this plane, I've never heard Ernie sing before.
Well, aren't you like complete?
Imagine you can actually have a Concorde and have 4 people inside. Or premium, like the original Concorde.
I still don't
The
see.
F- Because the Concorde had originally 4 people. Or 3.
That would be cool
Yeah.
if you could do that.
Co-pilots.
I don't know. With the join portion of with the shared cockpit, can you get multiple?
I don't know. We
Yeah, up
should,
to
you
that.
know, BP was talking about that. We should try that sometime through Join. I didn't even really realize that you could do that through Join.
And we got a couple of days where we're not doing too much this weekend. Maybe, fiddle around with that before doing something else.
So,
Nothing important this weekend, right?
No, I don't think there's anything going on, is there?
I thought there was something important, but
Christmas Eve is tomorrow. Next day
Oh.
is Christmas Day.
God, you know what? I forgot to buy my wife a present. Well, I guess I'll just hide out here then.
You're welcome. You're welcome for reminding you. Please. Imagine your wife's like, "Oh, did you get me Christmas?" No.
I'll give her a hug and a kiss and tell her she's wonderful. That'll be enough.
Damn, you have low expectations.
I don't know.
Like-
That's wonderful if she would be happy with that. What do we got? We got ENN and then
So where are you guys?
FAI.
So you guys are flying without a flight.
Well, no, we're 2/3 of the way done with it already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like that's what I asked.
Yeah, we're almost over Fairbanks now on our way to the North Pole.
Oh.
The city of
North.
North Pole.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can you even call it a city? Or is it a town?
Is it a town, a city? Well,
A village.
Or village, maybe even.
If it's like small as hell, like there's like
Well,
only
no.
10 buildings.
I'm back. My apologies.
No,
I s-
it's fairly large because isn't there a army base or something near that?
Russian Navy base.
What's that? Here, where?
Near North Pole
It's an Air Force base.
Air Force Base. Okay.
Oh, that
Because
explains-
I thought I had seen something on a show that I was watching. You know what it was? I figured it was Buying Alaska, that show, and they were
Oh.
looking at a house in North Pole because they were actually a part of the Air Force.
Is that how you knew? Is that how you knew there was even a North Pole, Alaska?
Yes.
I knew a guy. No, I knew a guy who lived there.
There's a city that's the northmost part of Alaska. There's a city that still counts as America.
Yeah, Barrow.
It's
Yeah.
closer to Moscow than it is to the capital of
Yep.
America.
Oh, okay, then that would be out on the Aleutians.
Yeah.
Hey, we flew there.
Yep.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, they have an airport and everything. They have an airline just for that area. And, like they customize their airplanes so they can have path. They can only like.
Alright, I'm gonna start descending.
So what's
The top of descent is until you get to past FNN
I know.
or ENN.
What's the name of your server?
Hey,
We're
Andrew.
on Join FS, and it's the digital theme park hub.
Welcome to the stream, Andrew.
Hey, Andrew.
Yeah.
Is that
It's the-
Andrew?
No,
Or
Andrew
is
the
that
gamer
different?
boy.
Oh, I
Andrew
was
the
gonna say.
gamer boy. Okay.
I was gonna say, if it's
Hello,
if,
Andrew.
if it was Andrew, how come he's not in here flying with us?
Because he's probably farming because I told him he had to go fix stuff.
Oh, you're kind of a big farm boss.
Well, okay.
Did you
shouldn't
see the
farm
way he
what-
parked the stuff in there?
No.
He parked one plow on top of another.
He smashed into him and knocked them on top of each other, and then so you couldn't.
You couldn't
Damn kids.
attach. You couldn't attach it, so you had to. I had to
Reset.
reset them, and then
And
go
drive all the way to the shop.
Yeah.
Andrew,
Hey, Juan.
Andrew.
Welcome back, Juan.
Wait, what button is it to push the button?
Whichever one you set for it.
Flight sim.
That was me. That was me, Zigzag Andrew. And then we have Mr. Moondog and Drako in the chat, and K-Hatch.
Yeah.
Call me
Just past PACL Airport down there on our port starboard side, ground level.
Wonder why there's no snow down here. Or maybe there is, and it's just a lot of trees.
global warming.
It's probably a lot of trees because there's a lot of white down there too.
Global warming.
But it's getting dark.
It is.
Maybe that's why.
It's a good thing we started off at dawn.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Although, it's why doesn't it? It doesn't look very dark for me.
It's getting like dusk.
Yeah, it's looked about the same the whole time, to be honest, for me.
Yeah, me too, more or less.
You know, it's the only flight route I ever took in, like in real life, on a passenger plane. So I went to from KLAX to the airport in Moscow. I forgot the name of it. And then I had to wait 1 hour there. And then went to the airport in Armenia. Nuts.
Okay.
Yep.
And it was a round trip, so I come back after 2 weeks. And another route I took was in real life was LAX to the capital of Poland,
Warsaw?
Warsaw. Yeah. And then I went to Armenia again, the airport in Armenia.
Yep. That's one thing. We did not go through Eastern Europe. We didn't go to Poland or the Ukraine or Russia.
We can.
In real life,
do
that's the
that.
only route I ever took in there. So
Is that
far.
gonna be the next? We're gonna have to just do like a European tour or something.
Just hop around Europe.
When
Stuff
you've
that
been
we
back-
missed. Yeah.
when
That
you-
sounds interesting. Like go to Denmark, Sweden, Norway.
Wait, is there? I wonder if there's a VA tour for that.
might be.
There's one for Norway, but I don't think there is one for Eastern Europe.
Just do. How about the Middle East?
I've been there.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
know Armenia, right?
I've heard of it.
East from Turkey, the border.
Okay, we flew through Turkey, but we didn't fly towards Armenia.
No, we did Saudi Arabia,
Yeah.
Abu Dhabi.
We should try from.
Pakistan.
Wait, is there any airplane that can physically go from Armenia, which is like next to Turkey, on the eastern side, to all the way to Los Angeles?
747 should be able to.
Are you sure? Or are they going to have to do a North Pole route to do that?
No, because
Yeah.
if you can do a LAX to Sydney, you should be able to. With a 747 nonstop, you should be able to do.
Yeah, but this is the eastern part, like eastern border of Turkey.
You should still be able to.
Should I search the distance for that? Let's see, right?
Google search.
I have not started my descent yet, Juan. Juan says we should go to Croatia.
Croatia. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
or more Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
all right. So, let me get my list out.
So,
Write that down.
So-
Write that down,
Yeah.
Moondog.
so those
Yeah.
of you in my chat and those of you in Zig's chat, if you'd like to see us do some Eastern European flights, let us know.
Hey, look, I started something.
No, we've been looking for some of these. We've got,
No, we've been taking suggestions
Yep.
through our whole world tour. We've been writing them down through the whole
Actually-
world tour.
You know what you should do? There was this one flight, you know the DC 800 or something? I forgot exactly.
we had Croatia, and what was the other one?
Actually, I can check what they're called.
Yeah, Juan said Croatia.
Yeah, Croatia.
Hey, Dylan, welcome to the stream.
Czechoslovakia. Yugoslavia.
Oh.
Greece.
Okay, how many more consonants do you want me to write down without any vowels? The guy that can't spell, just throw out word Croatia. Like,
Armenia.
Poland, Russia, the Ukraine.
yeah.
Ukraine has a problem. Wait, do you know the Douglas DC-3?
The DC-3.
Yes, we-
Yeah.
That's essentially,
Yeah,
Technically,
you should
that's
do,
what
like,
we're flying.
we're flying.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're flying.
C-47.
We're flying the C-47.
It's a
Which is-
DC-3.
Yeah.
Like, cause in real life there was an actual flight, a world tour flight, actually went around the world. So when it was going to Hawaii, it had bad weather and crashed in the ocean. So like you can look up like all the airports it went to, and actually recreate it.
Yeah, I don't think any of us would live long enough to do a round the world flight.
No,
Stream around
I-
the world flight in a C-47.
that would be painful. I like this plane, but that would be painful.
Yeah. It was painful enough flying across North Africa in this plane.
You
Yeah.
could say that's plainful.
Yeah.
Isn't this
Wow.
supposed to be full?
Juan says, how about Cyprus?
Cyprus is a good one.
Okay, I just put the pen and paper down over there. Let's go.
Oh, have
Well,
you ever
keep it
tried
close.
Cyprus,
Wait, you know
Lebanon.
You know what's a flight you should try? From Amsterdam to what is that city called? Fuck, I forgot what it's called. Singapore.
We've actually flown into Singapore,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
we flew out of
Rotterdam.
Rotterdam.
Like you know thing KLM company.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like they have a route from Amsterdam to Singapore. I'm not sure if it's a direct route.
You guys hit.
Are there fuel limitations in the place?
Yeah.
I haven't hit my top of descent yet, but I have been descending.
You passed ENN though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Both you guys, yeah.
I just made my turn off
Draco.
of VNN just a little bit ago.
You just made it, so I'm still ahead of you then, because
Yeah.
I've descended.
You're about a mile ahead of me.
Wait, so if you make a flight plan and it's like too far for the aircraft you chose, would it tell you?
No.
Or you're fucked?
No. You would either run out of fuel, or two, if you were sort of paying attention, you'll notice that the flight distance and your amount of fuel don't match.
Ernie wants to know about Irene.
Well, wait for Mrs. Zig to leave, and then you can tell them.
Wait, what's a heavy gate?
A heavy gate, that would be any place that a larger airliner would sit.
Oh, so they don't call it a big, like, so that, like there's a small, medium, and heavy, like there's no big.
Nope.
Okay.
Did we go down to Australia?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we did Sydney, didn't we?
We did Sydney to Tasmania, and then Tasmania into New Zealand for.
Oh,
And then we skipped going. Then we skipped over.
To Papua New Guinea.
Yeah.
Did we? No, we flew
No,
from Upper New Zealand to Papua New Guinea
Yeah. Then we skipped over the Philippines.
over to the Philippines and flew into South Vietnam. Yeah.
Yep. Well, there is no South Vietnam.
Yeah, Vietnam. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Nick, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in.
Imagine North Korea.
Well, it was the same Nick that was in my on my stream. He's making his rounds.
Nick JS.
No.
Nope.
Oh, different Nick.
Yep, we got Nicks all over the place. We got Andrews all over the place.
Hey, at least they're not Dixons.
.5 miles out from my next waypoint, and then it's turning onto the runway. Here's the airport. Wainwright Air Force Base.
Those vessel flights, bro.
We stream every Tuesday night and Saturday night, Nick.
10
We do,
Central or 9 Central, 10 Eastern.
All right.
Yep. We do flight sim on those days.
There is no tower for this airport.
Okay, is there an approach?
You just tell them that where you're coming, what airport, what runway you're landing on.
Okay, but what I was saying was, did you check and see if there was a in the little
There is not.
GPS? There's an approach.
Not that I saw.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
So we're doing this all by hand and eye.
Oh, we're doing this wonderfully then, aren't we? All right.
It'll be fine.
So someone should be on top of the ball and looking for something, shouldn't he?
What's the worst that could happen?
Crash.
What's the worst that can happen? You're going to see 3 expert pilots land with a little bit of a bump.
Really? Where are they?
I was trying to build up the fact that it was us, okay?
I was gonna say what? We got 3 other people flying with us.
Yeah.
Ernie's going to land it for all 3 of us. Show us up.
What's the third one? Oh shit. Wait, so what does the vehicle flight route
95C. Oh, guess what? Our favorite flight plan place does not have anything on it.
Well, yeah, it's damn near just a backyard, somebody's backyard.
Well, quick, find out whose it is and tell them we need some information.
I'll look it up. What is it?
It's literally just a little bitty airport between the Air Force Base and PAEI.
I got Google Maps.
Are you just kidding? Google doesn't even know where this place is.
Like, what should I type?
So, let's see. What do I have?
What should I type?
Oh, cool, Nick. I'll check it out.
Attendance, daylight hours.
So, like, where is it? Or is it, like, next to question of that Air Force Base?
No, no. Runway 15 and 33.
Yep.
So, where's that Air Force?
4,100 feet, gravel, dirt in fair condition. So,
Alright.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Thanks for the sub there, Nick. Appreciate it.
Gravel and dirt. That's gonna be wonderful landing. And it looks like it's right on the river too.
I have not seen anything that says lights yet.
Helsinki. Have we went to? No, we didn't go to
No.
Helsinki. Did we?
No, we did not.
I believe Helsinki's in Norway, if I'm right.
Finland.
Yep.
Right.
Finland.
Nick sub. Thanks for the sub, Nick. Appreciate that.
Welcome to the stream.
Dave, thanks
Nick.
for the sub. Go check out Draco's sub for him too. Now, Draco, you say?
And
That
go
was my
check out
first-
Moondog. I'm sorry,
That
I'm
was-
concentrating on the GPS right now.
That was the first time somebody subbed since I had the Streamlab set up and got my cheers.
No, it was second time.
Second time.
Well, who was the first time?
It was technically Andrew because you
I
redid it for him.
replayed it back though, but
And then I think he unsubbed and resubbed just to make sure it worked.
Yep, there it is. I see it.
So where's the airport?
Hold on. Let's see if there's anything else that I can find.
Okay, before landing, checklist. Mixture, auto rich, prop control. High RPM, cowl flaps, set trail, fuel pumps, both on. Landing lights, checked on. Cabin signs, checked both on. Flaps. Flaps set in 1/4. Landing gear. Gears going down.
There's just a big ass airport.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me
Gear
guess.
down. Green light
It's
down.
Bob
Green
Hope
light
Airport.
scale wheel.
Yes.
Locked. Landing checklist complete.
I'll be right back. I gotta get the
Why is that
dog.
funny? Wait, why is that funny?
Because of the way that I did that, that's all.
Oh.
He's laughing at that. Not with anything with where you're at. It's because everyone tends to joke about, I know where everything's at.
So you see the Air Force Base there in front of us, Moondog?
Yeah.
The airport, the runway is right on the other side of that.
Wait a minute. What did that one?
All right, here we go. No happy lights whatsoever. I'll be honest, I'm surprised that the Air Force Base would allow GA aircraft to fly across it to land on this runway. You could only land one way.
What does GA stand
General aviation.
General aviation.
for? Or Air Force?
Drop some altitude here. What do we got? 5,000, so let's go down to 25. Go the speed a little bit.
Are you on approach?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
I'm 12 miles out, and you're looking at this airport, these two big this airport in the middle of town, and this one north of it. That's not it.
It's not.
No.
You guys are way ahead of me.
So it's not the one I'm getting ready to fly over then.
No. Yeah, because you got PAFB, which is beyond the one that the little single one. Those
Gotcha.
are not it. Still
Okay.
12 miles out.
So it's not the
from-
one between PAFB and EAFA.
No. No, which is, if I'm trying to zoom in quickly enough and I can't see it because I'm out too far. I'm past it.
Well, it's fine because I'm actually at a good altitude now to land at that one. I was going to be too high for this one.
Right, right. I'm too
So-
high right now.
So what? There's a bunch of them in a row.
Yeah, there's like
Yeah.
4 right here.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, I'll just be picking one.
As we've flown with Draco enough to know, that's what he does too. Wait a minute, 15
Whoa.
and 33
Why am I down to
means
75? Why did my speed drop so much?
you were as bad. You did
Or I'd be
something.
bad.
Alright, so if I'm on a heading at 77, it's going to be crosswise here. That's the airport there, isn't it?
I'm just gonna fly over it once so I get an idea of where it is.
Yeah.
My
And I
speed's
think I'm
down to
gonna-
like 71.
Make sure you're not freezing up somewhere.
I'm not. Everything seems okay.
Are you still trying to climb or something, or are you trying to,
No, I'm not trying to do it. I've been on cruise forever.
you haven't, like, ran out of fuel, have you?
I hope not. I left with a full tank as far as I know.
Wait, is overweight in the 90s?
I'm getting hammered by turbulence, I can tell you that.
Are you sure there's an airport down there somewhere?
Yeah, because I got a little flashing light in front of me right now that I can barely see, and I'm like 4,000 feet up above it. I'm going to have to loop around.
Okay, I think I see it now.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to be to the right of it.
Looks like there's a... Okay, I see you above me.
You know what I just realized? How does Google...
Gears going up.
My gear's up for right now.
Okay, so
Flaps. They're up.
there is a runway that you could probably, or that's a taxiway that you could
Gear up
probably
and
go
on.
straight
Go
in
lights.
on. But, alright.
Okay, I got a good look at it now.
I think I bumped my throttle. That's what happened. It was down to 54%.
That'll slow you down.
Yeah.
That'll pucker your butt.
What?
Alright, so when I say
I
it
must
was
hit it with the
150.
headphone wire.
So how do you check
Bradley Sky, into traffic, select the runway, 33.
I think I see the moon rising.
It's not the moon. It's a space station.
Oh, brother.
Okay. what was flashing was that power plant that's off in the direction that I turned.
I was gonna try and land on a power plant. I'm pretty sure they get cranky about that.
Well, of course, but that's also why they had a light on it.
You might get shot down before you get there.
Guy in C-47 tries to land at power plant right next to right next to an Air Force base.
Have you heard
Actually,
of the,
if you look at the charts, it's a refinery, not a power plant.
I don't
So,
think that's
okay.
any better.
No, it's probably worse.
Oh yeah, did you hear about this 747 Dreamliner that landed in an Air Force base with half the runway clearance that it was supposed to?
Alright.
And it ended up landing in that one instead of the other airport next to it by like, I don't know, like 100 miles away.
No, I didn't hear that, but I have heard about a Duke airplane that landed at the wrong Roman airport.
Huh, I heard that same story.
Yeah.
Who knew there could be so many airports out here in the middle of nowhere?
I don't know, but I'm trying to figure out which airport do I land at? The one next to the refinery or the one to the left of the refinery?
Ends up
One.
being the same one.
At this point, pick one. The one north of the refinery.
Which way's north?
Check your headings.
I'm a little busy trying to keep from crashing into a river.
Oh, okay.
Why are you so low
Get
then?
your co-pilot to check your headings.
Gears going down. Flaps 1/4.
Alright, I should be good. I'm gonna look around for
Gear down. Green lights.
There's like one airport here, then I see two other landing strips off to my right. Then I got more airports off to my left.
Yeah, well, PAEI down here where I'm at, that's not where we're going. That's the Air Force Base.
All right, I just flew over the airport that we're going to. I just checked GPS.
Yeah, there's a couple small ones here.
Well, Zig, by the time you get here, we should be lined up to land.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should have it all figured out. I'll just follow you right in.
Alright. That should be what I'm looking for there and there.
My top of his head.
On
What
a
altitude
ridge.
are you guys approaching at?
I'm at 2,000 right now.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go to.
On a ridge trail. Trail, RPM. Up. Landing gear coming down. Fuel pumps on. Landing lights on. Cabin signs on. Flaps. And then tail wheel locked. And autopilot off.
totally see me and Moondog slamming into each other.
Are you guys coming at this from the opposite directions or
I
something?
believe we are.
I got one of you off to the left and one of you off to the right, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Got
Don't tell me
C-47s
that.
everywhere.
Because I'm lined up on approach.
So am I.
Okay.
Well, which one do I want to follow?
I'm coming from over the rivers. That seems to make more sense to me, but do I need to peel off Draco?
I don't know. How far out are you?
It won't tell me I'm that close. About less than 2 miles.
Oh, I should be okay.
Landing gear's down.
Took the tops off of those trees.
Well, I'm not going to be down there in time, I can tell you that.
Flaps. They're up.
Yeah. 140 speed is a little bit quick. Back it off a little.
Oh, I'm gonna end up in the rhubarb.
So it's that one right there, okay.
Oh shit! Oh, hit the water. I'm dead.
Really?
Yep. Literally, there's
I never-
water right on the other side of the runway. It's like separates the.
Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Ernie. Ernie just goes, goodbye, Captain. Yeah, so if you go off that gravel runway, there's water on the other side. You hit the water and that's it.
Done. And then
Which one are you at? Because come on, slow up.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Captain. See you on the next flight. See you, Ernie.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm making it to the street. I just passed the street. Now I'm into the trees. Too fast of a speed.
Alright, let's go to what is it?
Captain.
95Z? Yes. We're just gonna go there. So I am now 0 for 2 landing on a gravel runway.
You and me both. Which parking did you take?
I think the
I'm
first
gonna
one.
take. Okay, because I'll take then the 3.
Yep, there you are, right next to me.
Okay.
Our tips are touching.
Well, there probably isn't much room left here.
So let's watch Zig.
Oh
I'll
boy.
take your word. I'll take your word for it because I still can't see you.
Oh, it's getting really dark now.
Not for me. Alright, so if I need to swing around.
Do you know what I meme I saw?
Alright. Where's he at?
Yeah, he is 3.9 miles, or
I see.
I'll say 4
I see
miles
where he's at. Yeah,
to our 12.
yeah. He's looping around. He's coming in the same way I did.
Yep.
And
I try to anyways.
don't do 140 knots. Kill some speed because I had way too much speed. I did the run it through the river like I did in
Well,
what was that place? What was that airport? Low.
Innsbruck?
Innsbruck, yeah. Where we landed
Wow.
it once, and then the second time I ran it through the river.
Well, the way I came in, there's really tall trees right up against the end of the runway.
And then the river's right
so
there.
then you got to come in
Yeah.
high, then then slam it down, and then hope you stop it before you end up in the river, which I did.
Which you've got trees at the end of it. So how'd you
Are
miss
there lights?
No.
No. You have like 2 signs on either side of the runway, so
I mean, but is there pappy lights or anything?
No.
no,
Oh, boy.
it's a daylight only.
You definitely want to go to your left a lot more there, Zig. Because you're way off.
I think, is it that clearing over there?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a clearing. It's going to be at like your 2 o'clock now.
Yeah.
So now you're going to want to swing back to your right here in a minute.
Yeah.
You're going to overshoot.
Clearly, you have not flown with me before.
Power, 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 power.
Zip it. I don't need no damn backseat drivers.
He's got enough of them. He's got his own chat plus us. By the way, let's see what this chat is saying.
I don't think this is the right airport. That's not where we are.
No, taxiway's down and to the right.
Oh, okay. Look at that.
I mean, wow. I did it, although I had more speed, so let's find out. Can I get it stopped?
Put your flaps up. That'll drop your tail.
You see where that truck went by? That's where I planted my truck. My truck, yeah. I planted the plane. Yeah.
Zig nailed it.
Okay, I don't want to hear crap from Zig. He was always, I wrecked it, I killed it, I crashed it, headset flying across the room. He was the only one to do it right tonight.
Even,
You gonna go taxi to us?
He's
Where's
gonna find
my-
us.
I never did ask for permission to land or
There
tell
is.
them. That's all right.
There's no tower. All you would do is announce where you was at. I announced where I was at, and then I didn't tell him that I'm in the trees that
I-
you
I
stopped.
was gonna try it. Even a squirrel finds a nut once in a while. How's that go? Something.
Every once in a while, a squirrel finds a nut. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Oh.
These aren't the kind of planes I have a problem flying. These will, I can zip right in there and they respond. It's the big planes that don't respond. So you get a paved taxiway and a gravel runway.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, Moondog's in
That makes sense.
well, Moondog's in the rhubarb over by the highway on one end, and I'm in the river on the other end.
Oh, you guys aren't even over here?
We are now.
Well, no,
we
we are
spun
now.
ourselves in over here.
it quite literally, it said, you hit the tree so hard you're dead. So it put us back where we started.
And I hit the water so hard, everybody died. Ernie just got out of the plane and goes, "Goodbye, Captain."
He said the same thing to me. It's amazing that he has no respect for the pilot at all. He doesn't go down with the ship at all. Just goodbye.
He hopped out. He
you
went
later.
running through the woods. I wasn't on it. I don't know what happened.
There were no goats.
I just have to explain to the FAA why there's 3 empty cases of scotch in the back. And here comes Zig.
Now see, looking through Zig's point of view on his, it looks like there's 2 planes sitting there.
Because there are.
I know.
I don't want to be touching tips with anyone, so I'm just gonna be really close.
Well, I got here
Here's
first.
the
Moondog's the one who stuck his tip in me.
I took the parking spot. I don't want to hear it. I didn't.
Oh,
I'm betting that they don't normally
very-
see a plane this flipping big here.
Let me do my after landing here real quick.
After, mine's still running from it respawning back at the other place.
Mine didn't start. Mine didn't start up running. Did you guys want me to do the outro?
Sure.
All right. So while Zig's shutting down his plane, thank you everybody for stopping in and watching us fly today. Nick, both Nicks, thank you very much for subscribing to us. We will be flying again Tuesday at 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. So extrapolate that for your time. If you want to come fly with us, you can. We will try and make sure we post something on Zig's Discord channel of where we're flying and what we're going to be flying in. So you all are more than welcome to come fly with us. If you just want to fly with us just on an off-stream day, just pop into the Discord, say hi, let us get to know you, and we'll do a couple, maybe a flight together. Also, check out everybody else in the Monkey Show crew. They're all a great bunch of guys and women who do a lot of great videos. And also check out Mr. Moondog88 on his YouTube channel or Twitch, and Zigzaggy on his YouTube and Twitch. And make sure you give us all a like and a follow or a subscription. Anything else, guys?
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Yep.
And we will see you all Tuesday.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Why am I